Fort Langley Colonics, and I'm here to explain you a little bit what is colonics. People phone me with lots of questions, so I'm going to just briefly explain the basics. Colonics or colon hydrotherapy, they mean the same. And what happens is we have a machine that is FDA approved, Health Canada approved, a very safe system. The machine that we use in Fort Langley Colonics or Fraser Health Colonics are FDA approved and they are closed system. What that means is the client is hooked up to a machine with this speculum and hoses. Everything we use is disposable, so it's just used once and it goes in the garbage. We're going to infuse several times regulated temperature water inside of your body, and when you feel full, we release it out. We're going to repeat this several times, so there's going to be for 45 minutes several cycles of water going in, waste coming out. And the big difference also between colonics and an enema is we can go all around your colon, and an enema only stays in the last part. There's called the sigmoid part of the colon. And so we go by parts. You know, there's a little bit of waste that comes out, and next time the water goes a little further and waste comes out, and then we put again water and it goes further, and so on and on and on, and it comes out. Lots of people ask me, there's any dangers of perforation? My answer is no. With the kind of machines that we use, that's not possible to happen. And the reason why is we can measure the pressure that the water goes inside of the client, or we can use gravity water. We can choose one or the other. But the water, if we choose gravity, doesn't go more than 2 psi, what is allowed by FDA. And if for any reason I'm not paying attention or something goes wrong, the machine shuts down. So it's very, very safe. There's no risk of perforation. There's no risk of contamination because there's no backflow of water. So whatever comes out of you doesn't go back. And that's really, really safe. The temperature also is regulated, so only goes inside of your body at around 38 degrees. It's really, really, really safe. And you will be using disposable shorts. You're going to be lie down in this table. You are lie down here using disposable shorts. One of the things that everybody asks me is, oh my God, they think they're going to be here like an enema. I put water, they got to rush in the washroom, poo in front of me. That will never happen. So you will be very modest, lie down with these shorts on. You're going to be lie down in your bed. So pretty much this is the posture that you're going to be on in your bed. And this will go in the back like this. And these hoses will be hooked to my machine. So you lie down, you're very, very, very composed. I cannot see any part of your body. Other question that lots of people ask me is, why do I need a colonics? It's only sick people that go there, it's only women, there's men going too, and I say colonics is pretty much for everybody. There's several types of clients that I have. I have clients with health conditions that they come here, severe constipation, or they suffer from candida or other conditions, diverticulosis, lots of other conditions, IBS, etc. And it really, really helps them to stay without an inflamed colon and become regular to go to the washroom. Then there's the other group of people that are very healthy and they decide to come several times a year to make sure their body is running perfect and without toxins. And there's also people that they transit from different diets, from for example, lots of people that transit to raw food diet, they love to do colonics because it's really important to get rid of all the toxins and years of other kinds of foods in their body. And so colonics really help to detox your body. And the reason why, there's one question everybody asks me is, but can't our body do that naturally? And my answer is absolutely, if we were not exposed to so many toxins, if we were not eating terrible foods and things like that. So it's really important to give a little help to your liver that So with years of bad habits, bad diet, and especially with constipation, there's a huge build-up around your colon of, it's almost like, you know, hard matter that is caked around your colon, that it's hard to come out. And that's why some people will start having diarrhea, or they will have very hard stool or very thin stool. That's all symptoms of really bad constipation. And what happens is, if in this part of the colon there's caked matter like stool there, the leftover of water that could be reabsorbed back to your body is not. And so you're going to experience diarrhea. That's also a really big sign of chronic constipation. Other things, and so colonics is going to help you to soften the walls of your colon and kind of break down that old matter that is packed with toxins, sometimes with yeast, etc., and bring it out. And so it's almost like we need to soak your colon several times, like you do with a pot of lasagna after cooking. You put it in water and then you rinse it, and it's easy to come out. It's the same with your colon, and that's why I say you need to do more than once to really feel the benefit. This is your large intestine, and if you are to do enema, the water only comes like about here, so from your rectum to this part. If you are to do a colon hydrotherapy, we put first water will come here, the waste will come out, and the second time the water goes here, the waste comes out, and then we put water more far away and waste comes out, and then we put water again, so the water goes all over your colon, and that's why we can empty it so beautifully. So this is our machine, Aquanet. We have a different model too. This is my new one that I'm totally loving. This machine is very safe. As you see here, the temperature is set for 38. So we control the temperature. We can control the pressure of the water coming out of the machine, the pressure inside of the patient. In the bottom we filter the water. There's also an ultraviolet light that kills bacteria. And these are all features that are really important when you are looking for a colon hydrotherapy, because there's lots of places with home machines that they don't have all these safety features. This machine also, in between each patient, is completely disinfected. So inside of the machine there's disinfectant that disinfects the full system. So there's very little, I say really none. I cut that part.
None, no chance.
There's no chance of contamination, because we use everything that touch the client is disposable, and there's no backflow. So every waste comes down, it goes to our waistline, and there's a valve that doesn't permit backflow. So there's no way that can ever happen. So the most common questions that people have about colonics or colon hydrotherapy are, the main concern is, how will I be after the colonics? Can I go in the gym? Can I walk? People are really concerned that they will be leaking all day and all over after. So my answer is, once the colonics are done, everything that need to come out, it was out here at the session. So you are totally free to go to your gym, to do whatever you need to do. You're totally fine after. There's no pain. You maybe need to drink more water and have a light meal, but everything is fine. Lots of people are really concerned also about the bacteria. Do I take out all the good bacteria with the bed? And my answer is no. Like, we have lots of good bacteria too, but the intention of the colonics, special if you have an overgrow of bad bacteria, is really take out the bad and then replace good. And how are we going to replace that good? We're going to take acid offals and we're going to eat foods that are rich in acid offals, or foods that's going to help us to be really healthy. The other question that lots of people ask me is, how many colonics should we have? And that really depends from person to person, from case to case, like where you at, where you want to go. I will say that you need at least 3 colonics to really feel the benefits, because you need to feel benefits. But if you are doing a big cleanse, you should do colonics during all your period of your cleanse. If you're really constipated, we need to much more than 3 for you to become regular. And there's going to need also some adjustments in your diet, and that's what we do here. We